Put space there. God, that's much better. Right. Right. I'm assuming that's that way. I don't know that it's that way. I don't really know. I'm going to go that way. I think that's the way. Oh, so that's not on properly. I think that's on. Wookey Hub done. Oh, hello. I'm going the wrong way. Right. I didn't realise I was going the wrong way. I tried to guess because I was facing across the road and it didn't think I was, so, well. Anyway, we're taking the fast route to the next one. Wookey Hub. What a really nice place. I mean, the village, obviously the centre, the hub of the village. But yeah, really nice place. Really friendly staff. Quite a generous sized cup. A tea. But yeah, I would say a very generous sized cup. It was £2.80, which is about what you would expect to pay for a cup of tea these days. Yeah, very nice. I was expecting to bring out a couple of sachets of sugar, and no, they brought out like a jar of the stuff. Don't need that much. Sound still isn't great, but better than it was. Yeah, so the Wookey Hub, if you're in the area, in a little village called Wookey. Yeah, I'm going to have another go at this visor when we get to the next place. So, I attempted to clean the visor, which may have been a mistake, but there we go. Turns out the dirt wasn't on the outside of the visor, nor was it on the inside of the pin lock. No, it was between the two. So I've had to undo the pin lock to clean it, and well, I need to do a better job basically. Might have to wait till I get home. I'm actually going to have to put up with it for the rest of the ride. We'll see. We'll see how much it annoys me. Pain in the arse getting the visor off. Anywho, fast route to the next one, which is, I believe, only open for the next few days. So it's a bit pointless me telling you how good it is once we've been there. But it's on the Bikes and Brews passport, so we're going to tick it off before it closes. About an hour and a half away, which means I have timed things badly, but never mind. I did take the long route here, I suppose. Yeah, it's not the first time I've had dirt between the visor and the pin lock, or steaming up, or something. but it's not really what you expect, so don't know what to do about that. I don't know if anyone else has had this problem, so I should have taken a picture. It's basically white across the visor, a white misty sort of ting. Yeah, so it's not really dirt. It's like it's misted up between the pin lock and the visor. That's what it's like it's done, and I've tried cleaning it out. There seems to be a little bit left. Well, that's clearing up a little bit now we're moving. You can still see it though. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to a place called Stonehouse. Now, my sat-nav didn't have this actual place in its knowledge, so I had to put a postcode in initially. And then once I put the postcode in, I could find it on the map. And it is on the map. It's just, for some reason, that it didn't find it. Don't know why. Anyway, we're on our way is kind of the point. Might have to have something to eat when we get there. Feeling a little bit better. In case you missed last video, yeah, a bit of a bad night. So yeah. Anyway, hello. I'm Slow Rider. This is my world. Let's get that out of the way. I'm on leg 2 of my second tea shop hop on my way home from Exeter to Manchester. Didn't have the opportunity to get any Bikes and Brews passport stamps on the way down here. There was a possibility of getting to Bovey Tracy for Josie's yesterday, but time ran away from us. So the Wookey Hub was my first Bikes and Brews passport, number 140, if you have the book. The is clearing up a bit now, maybe I won't have to clearing it. We'll keep an eye on it. We've got the vent open, so she'll see how it goes. Could have been a bit risky, but I'm not sitting at 40 miles an hour down a 60 road. It's way too bloody slow. Yeah, if I was in the area again, I'd definitely go back to the Wookey Hub. That's a nice little place. There's not much parking there, because so many people are parking there. But I think there's a fair amount of character. That's the word I'm looking for. It is the central hub of the village by the looks of it. It's a greengrocer and also a cafe. And if you ask them at the cafe, they'll take you into the little shop bit for the stamp. Yeah, I've had a great couple of days down here with a few other YouTubers. It's been fun, as you probably will have seen from my previous videos. A lot of enjoyment was had. Really should think of some more things to say, shouldn't I? I'm going to presume this is coming out after my social ride on 26th of April. I haven't actually worked it out, I'm trying to do it in my head. But if it has, I'm sure we had a great day and you should have been there. It really was great to have a look around the Lexmoto place to actually get an understanding of what it is they do, really, because ultimately you think that motorcycle manufacturers, brands, etc. Okay, there'll be some that make them, there'll be some that have them made, and if they have them made, do they just stick them in a warehouse? You know, how does that side of things work? And it's been quite interesting seeing what goes on. And most specifically, how much work Lexmoto put into it. I think it'd be a little unfair to say that they're a rebadged Chinese motorcycle manufacturer. I mean, essentially that's what they are, but I think that's a little bit insulting, to be honest. Yeah, and I'm going to say genuinely, I did enjoy riding that LXR. It was fun. It reminds me of riding my CBR 125, which I had for about 26 months and I did 26,000 miles on it. That's how much I enjoyed it. It's an average of 1,000 miles a month. It doesn't quite work out that way, but it's an average. It works that way. I don't think it was quite as punchy as my CBR, mind you, but yeah, no, I mean that's engine regulations and shit for you. There aren't many 125s on the market that can be noted as being able to do 75, 80 miles an hour. I think the CBR 125R I had a noted top speed of 82 in ideal circumstances. But I think, if I remember rightly, that could get to 70, that LXR, in the right circumstances, not uphill, or sharp uphill anyway. On the ride yesterday, yes, it was damp and horrible. But it was also a good day. I'm kind of glad I took the fun route this morning. I know it was the longer route, the one you would have seen in the last video. I know it would have been the longer route, but I think I needed that. Well, a lot of Texaco garages in this neck of the woods. That one doesn't have much fuel though. Looks like it's E10 as well. Maybe I lucked out with the E5. Yeah, the one the cafe I'm going to now is the Globe in Stonehouse, and when I initially thought, oh, I can get to that one, on this way back, they said it was open until the 24th of April, and they've since said it's open till the 8th of April, which means there's only really 8 days for people to go and get stamps from it. Because the stamping started on the 1st. Today is the 4th, so there's only 3 days next week where people can actually get down and get a stamp. But today, and they might be open tomorrow, I suppose. Why have they got so many 40-mile-an-hour roads around here? I was going to try and get 2 more bike cafes in. I don't know if that's going to happen because of time constraints. I am a little bit later than I thought I was going to be. Okay, interesting. Debating whether this is the fast route now. Looks like the sort of road you'd find on the fun route. Might just be this cuts the corner off a route. So those little we far. This way. Gonna have to check that this is the proper way, because I'm slightly concerned, I'll be honest. If this is the fast non-motorway route. Yep, glad to be off those lanes. Good job of slowing down anyway, wasn't it? I'm wondering if the misting up between the visor and the pin lock is if moisture's getting in to that space and then the helmet's warming up, and so the pin lock gets closer to the visor and so the moisture can't get out again. Maybe that's what it is. That would be a piece of shit if that's the case. But it's possible, I guess. But if I remember rightly, it was doing it not long after I actually bought it, so the helmet, I mean, pin lock came with the helmet. This can't be the bloody quickest way, surely. I'm gonna have to stop and have a look in a minute. It just seems like we're going through a lot of 30-mile-an-hour roads. And granted, I'm not doing the motorway ones. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Maybe I looked it up and it was 1 hour 30 using motorways. Do you know what? I'm gonna check. "51 minutes. 10 past 11. Yeah, I thought they'd be there about 10 past 1. We'll be there about 20 to 2. Bugger, okay. Might only get 3 today then. We shall have to see how things go. Might not even get 3, to be honest. If I remember rightly, one of the places I was looking at closes at 4, so... On Saturday I'd expect them to stay open a little bit later, so we'll see how it works out. Yeah, I'd looked at the time on Google Maps and thought, oh, it's an hour and a half, and then I just put it in on fast route, forgetting to set or deselect avoid motorways or avoid highways. So, my fault. But, you know, we get these roads, so rather than motorways. And if I did do motorways, it would literally be like 10 minutes to get to a motorway, 40 minutes down a motorway, 10 minutes to come off a motorway. Don't really want that. But I am going to start to need to make some progress northwards soon. What I quite like about the the Bikes and Brews passport, get it right, for this trip at least, is that it is kind of making me stop every so often and actually have a brew, rather than just blasting it back to home, to Manchester. Well, that's probably a good thing. This is Strood. Stonehouse is not far from Strood. This place opened at midday and I was thinking, oh, I might get here for about 12:30. It's 1:30 now. Never mind. Biker behind me, I wonder if he's going to the same place. Pair of them. Oh, they probably are. Oh, is that a paint job? to go that quick, but it's around here somewhere. Is it that? And if so, where's the parking? Ah, yes, it is here. Although I don't know if I'm supposed to come in this way or not. Parking over there. They definitely won't come in this way. I'm just wondering. No. Okay, interesting. Ain't coming back out this way. I didn't see another way to go in though. I think basically I've just come in at the wrong entrance. Fuck knows.